It's Nicole, and we're going to make card, what is this, card 7 or 8? I can't remember of the card series, so we're going to get started. This is some cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and I don't know the color. I'm sorry, I got rid of the front of it so that I would know, but it's kind of like this really rich maroon color. We're going to be using the Sweet Christmas stamp set from Lawn Fawn that I got this holiday season. And then for cardstock, we're going to be using this well-loved pack of Basic Gray Nordic Holiday paper. I used this a lot last season, so it's very well loved, and I, in fact, don't even have the cover anymore. I also used a few of these shabby chic bling that I got out of the dollar bin at Michael's a few months or years ago, who knows. And I did a lot of the prep before this card video began, because it's one of those more intricate cards. Here I have some white cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and then this is some of the designer paper. And I'm just going to adhere this right on top. Okay, and then I'm going to get one of my, well actually, you know what, I'm going to be using this maroon ink that's from this Color Box Cat's Eye. And if you're ever looking to invest in inks but you don't want to spend a lot of money, these chalk inks that come in the Cat's Eye are great. I use them all the time, and you just get a little bit of variety. I believe these are $9.99, but you could use a 40 off coupon. You get 6 different colors. So we're just going to ink the edge. I cut 2 pieces of this paper to make little snow caps for my gingerbread house to sit on, but I just want to ink the edges a little bit so that they're more defined. And while I have my ink out, my sentiment's going to be going on this strip of green paper that I cut into fishtails, so I'm going to go ahead and ink that while my ink is in the open. Set that aside. Okay, so I want my little snow caps to kind of go one over here and then one over here. Yep, that looks good. I'm just going to mark it with my pencil. And then put this one down at the bottom. So I'm liking the way that that looks. Now I stamped my little gingerbread house on craft cardstock, because initially I stamped it on white and tried to color it with Copics, but it really didn't have that gingerbread feel, so I stamped it back on craft, and then I stamped all of these little pieces onto Gina K cardstock and colored them with Copics. And then I just added a little bit of blank on the inside of each of these lollipops and put this peppermint and these lollipops on pop dots, as well as the roof of the house. And then this little doorstep I colored in with a white gel pen. And that house is going to sit, I believe, just like that is how I want it. Then I have a little boy and a little girl gingerbread man. I stamped them on craft cardstock. I colored his little bow tie in using some RV 99, and then I used my gel pen to put the icing on them, and they're just going to sit on either side of the card here. Then I'm going to put a little piece of copy paper down because I'm going to be doing some embossing. And I'm going to grab my Stampin' Up! Embossing Buddy and just run it across here so there's none of that static. Grab it. And then I will cover it in some Stampendous white embossing powder. And then I pour this back in here. Set that aside. I'd like to put some maroon pearls on either side here. So I'm just going to get my bling container and see if I have any maroon hanging out in here. Yep, this will do. Looks good. Put my bling away. And now I'm going to add the sentiment on dimensionals. Just like that. Okay. So there is the front of our card. Really sweet. I love it. And the only other thing I'm going to do after I adhere it is I might add a little bit of frosted stickles. So let's just work on the inside of our card really quickly. I have a piece of the white cardstock. I want to be able to write our sentiment on it. But before I do that, this is going to be the top of the card. I want to stamp a few little gingerbread men across the bottom like this in maroon ink. So I'm going to add some little copy paper because I kind of want him going off the page. So just a little pattern of him. Then I'm going to adhere this, and I cut this with that big scallop punch by EK Success. So I'm going to adhere that down to the top of the card. Then I'm going to adhere this green piece right here. And that's such a thin piece, I'm going to use a little bit of Tombow Mono. Just like that. And then I have a little piece of maroon paper as well to go right there. So I will also just like that. And then I'm going to adhere the front of the card. Just like that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of those crystal stickles just on these little bridges in the, oops, these. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.